2K26 officially comes out this week, guys. We only have a few more news videos left and the game is released. I just want to thank you all so much because, again, we have went trending 6 times now in 5 days. 2 streams and 4 videos. Even if it's annoying to some people, bro, I got to thank you guys every single time, man. I really appreciate it. But let's hop into it, okay? I'm not trying to waste y'all's time. So a lot of people are speculating from the builder reveal, as you guys see right here, that there might be another spot for more Max Plus ones. We've got our, tier 1, tier 2 in the top left for your Max Plus 1, but there's going to be another one in that top right is what people are speculating, which is just crazy if that's true. So we do not have, as of right now, when I'm making this video, a release date for the city news. However, it should be Tuesday or Wednesday. Now, last year with the city, as you guys know, of course, we're going to see the city. But what the most important stuff that comes out of that is usually isn't the city. So I went back to last year's release and I wanted to look at everything that we got from the city reveal so you guys can kind of know what we're going to be seeing. It's not just the city. So we've seen, of course, the entire city in its whole, but Proving Grounds, they talked about that. They announced the mode. They showed us, the level reward stuff. They showed us the squad finder. If you guys used the squad finder this year, they showed us the street ball, how street ball had been quote unquote upgraded. They told us about the events, bringing back the 2K15 remastered parks for the events. We got the level and legend grind. We got to see all the rewards pretty much for that. They told us that rookie is 1 through 5, veterans 1 through 5, stuff like that. They told us where we're going to get some of the cap breakers. Once you reach legend 1, you get the top 10 on the leaderboards. Okay, they told us about the Gatorade gym, how you can get 25% more level playing there, the track where you do the go-kart stuff. I mean, there was a good amount of information inside of that, not just like seeing the trailer and that's it. So it's going to be really interesting when we get that news because we really don't know yet how to make our builds around these Max Plus 1s and Max Plus 2s. That's why I still have not made a build video for you guys. I told you I'm not going to make a build video on 2K25's builder, even though it's almost the exact same, until we get more information. I want to see where you unlock these Max Plus 1s and 2s, and then I might give you guys a build of what I'm thinking going into 2K26. But, if you don't get some of the Max Plus 2s until like Legend 1, I'm not making my build around that. And I'm definitely not going to tell you guys to make your build around that. So anyway, Joey2K posted this, and I told you guys the no-dip shots are going to be insane. So this is a like 7'4" player using the he's not using the no-dip. You guys get to see what the jump shots look like. This is using the no-dip. Yeah, a huge difference going into 2K26. Make sure you guys are using the new no dip feature. It's going to be the most important thing you can do if you're not the main ball handler. Even if you are the main ball handler, while someone else has the ball on your team, you should probably be holding LT, getting ready for a catch and shoot in case you got a little bit of space. But dude, 7'4" with minimum wingspan, and then they have their set shot Max Plus 2 shooting over people is gonna be crazy. Like, it's actually gonna be a wild time out there. But Mike Wang did say it's subject to change on if the green window is gonna be the same as a regular no dip shot. That was the only thing I believe he's told us throughout the entire 2K26 news cycle is possibly subject to change at the moment. Of course, more things are going to change, but that's just what he's told us. So people have been worried about the stamina and dribbling on 2K26. Some of the people that like the more simulation basketball, they're saying, oh, it's looking cheesy and people are going to be dribbling for 24 seconds. Well, check out this right here where Koza said, quote, dribbling is overpowered, patch it. Curry slide plus bump plus curry slide equals blinking red. So let's just play this clip right here. And you guys can see that, first of all, really good bump right here. Great bump. Okay, he gets open off that curry slide, should have shot it, but because he didn't shoot right there, he was out of stamina. Now, this is a very beginning My Team Steph Curry card, so he probably doesn't have 99 stamina. It's probably like 85 or something like that, 90. And of course, we're going to have Gym Rat, and people are going to buy Gatorade. So you're going to get a few more moves off, but that bump off of one dribble move next, like it took a lot of his stamina. So I would not be worried for those of you that really like the more simulation basketball. Although the dribbling this year is more fluid and responsive, you're probably not going to see people dribbling for 20 seconds. And I just want to say this because it's very, very important. No matter what, bums are going to be bums. If you are playing like Random Rec, for example, there was lots of bums in 2K25, even with how the dribbling was, that were holding the ball until the shot clock was, you know what I'm saying? Until the shot clock was down to 2 or 3 and then passing it. They were trying to dribble out the clock. Bums are always going to be bums. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are playing Random Rec, you need to be passing that ball. If you're playing 2v2 with your friend and he's okay with you cooking up, that's completely fine. But do not go into random modes trying to be Steezo the God. Okay? That should be very obvious. It is a community issue, not a game issue. 2K should not make the stamina and the dribbling around if people are going to pass the ball or not. That is a people problem. You pass the ball because you want to win the game. That's what I do. You guys know I averaged 10 assists a game in Rec this year. You can check out, I've posted my player card on Twitter. Anyway, Laker fan, he showed us right here a little bit of the floaters in 2K26, and you see like the Sabonis type floater, and Devin Booker might be back in the game. You can do 18-foot, 19-foot floaters, so it might get a little hectic out there. It might get crazy, kind of like 2K24. Now, you all know people have been saying that 2K needs to make changes on the game, and it's not even out yet. Like yesterday, Solo was saying we need to buff on-ball steals before we've even really seen user versus user, okay? And people have been deleting the tweets when, I guess because they get a lot of hate. But Black Cobra made a tweet and he said, I gotta be honest, as much as I love the post and appreciate the new weapons, this Wimby go-to has to be tuned in some kind of way. It just covers way too much space in such little time, and I've yet to see footage of a contest other than open. So the Wimby go-to that he's talking about, we've seen in the beginning of the video, but here is just showing it again for you, where you're able to do basically a blowout dribble into a fadeaway shot from the post. People were seeing this from Wimby. I don't know if anyone else had it on their animations in 2K26 in the little demo thing they played, but Joey2K gave us a really good answer about this go-to post shot, and he said, this isn't his signature animation. This one is called Elite, and in my career, it is capped to 6'9" and under. For Play Now folks, this animation on his player could be changed before launch, but I warn you, most post go-to shots will be hard to guard on Wimby just due to his height alone. I mean, it's Wimby doing a fadeaway 7'4", guys. My 7'3" Wimby build this year that I was cooking up with going crazy, almost every shot was an open. Every single shot, because tall builds, like 7-foot centers when they were guarding me, they don't have high perimeter. So if you don't have a tall build, well, you're not going to be able to actually contest, even usually with like a 90, perimeter. You're going to have to like 99, close to that, and jumping on the shot to get a real contest. So that is the Elite post go-to shot. In yesterday's video, we talked about that, where Joey thinks there might be other Elite named animations for dribbling, for stuff like that. So I would be very happy to see 2K doing animations like that for 2K26 called Elite. We've talked about how they finally brought a dunk package into the game where it takes a 99 rating to get. I would love to see that for every category. You know what I'm saying? Special blocks for having a 99 or 99 interior, special bumps like DeMarcus Cousins on Cat, if you guys know that meme right there. Or if you're a dribbler, having special dribble moves at a 99. They break ankles better. They create more space, something like that. But this is very important for you guys that are making your builds in 2K26. And as I've been labbing my builds for 2K26 like it's 2K25, or in 2K25 like it's 2K26, I told you guys I've been labbing some. I had to go up and change my build because we figured out from Koza right here Devin Booker's dunk package was one of the best dunks in 2K25. It was the fast quick drops. His old requirement was an 80 driving dunk, but now it's a 75. Also, Booker's dribble moves are now 85 ball handle, the D-Book breakdown, and the step back. So the aggressive Devin Booker breakdown is one of the best moves in 2K25. You only need an 80 ball handle for it, but now it's 85. Also, the Zach LaVine crossover, I looked at it yesterday through the animation glossary because we now have that, so we can actually go research our builds, and that's also what I'm making my build around, is an 85 ball handle. So 85 is going to be probably the sweet spot for your 6'6s, 6'7". If you can get that rating, it's going to be probably really good. We don't know how all the animations are going to play out, but knowing that we can get D-Book aggressive combo and the Zach LaVine cross at 85, that is where I'm going to go on most of my 6'6". That's where I'm going right now with my 6'6s. Now, you guys might not play my team, but this is still important. There are BC rewards if you beat a win streak in the My Team Triple Threat Park. Might we see this in the City Park? I really think that this has to be, I mean, literally has to be in the park for 2K26. Now, why I'm saying that is Theater is the most played mode in the park. I know that because a 2K employee told me that, and I've told you guys that a few times now. It makes sense because no one wants to really, like, park in a way for a lot of people is kind of outdated. You just walk into the theater, you get a game, versus you have to sit on a spot on a court, you have to wait for the game, then they might even hop off after the game, then you got to go find another spot. It's very frustrating and annoying, especially when you don't have a lot of time and you just want to play the game. So the only way to really bring Park back is to incentivize people to play it. There's got to be a reason. So I really, really hope that when we get this city news, they announce Streak Busters for the park as well. I would be pretty sad, bro, because it's like at this point, if we're not going to incentivize people to play park, like park is just going away. Like it's almost like why even have it in the game? Not that far yet, but because so many people play theater now, I mean, there's got to be reasons. There has to be. Anyway, this guy said, can we dribble full court in the my court without the camera flipping? And Mike Wang said, yes. Now, we did know that from a other 2K employee. His name is like Mike Manzier or something like that. But I wanted to show you from Mike Wang as well because a lot of people don't know the other Mike guy. But guys, we are going to be getting this city stuff very soon. I mean, it's got to be today or tomorrow. Maybe even by the time I post this video, you guys are going to have the announcement out. I will put it as the pinned tweet, or sorry, the pinned comment if it does get released. But yeah, we are going to be, I mean, it's here, guys. It's here. So anyway, click this video. If you want to see yesterday's with lots of information, click it, tap it. It'll take you to that. And I'm out of here. You might as well click it or tap it because I'm leaving.